Okay, good morning. This is Saeed Ganti. Today I'm going to give presentation about organs and structures of respiratory system and its functions. The major organ of respiratory system includes nose, pharynx, larynx, trachea, and bronchioles, and right and left lungs. The primary function of respiratory system is to provide oxygen to the body and tissue and remove the carbon dioxide from the blood, maintain its pH level of normal metabolic pH levels. And coming to the gross anatomy of respiratory system, the nose cavity have air containing space called as paran, also sinus, which are serves to warm and humidify incoming air. Pharynx, it's a tube-like structure formed by skeletal muscles. It is divided into three major parts: nasopharynx, oropharynx, laryngopharynx. Coming to the nasopharynx, is flanked by the concave of the nasal cavity, and it serves only as the airway. And then oropharynx is the passage way of both air and food. Coming to the laryngopharynx, continues the route for ingested material and air until it is inferior, where the digestive and respiratory systems diverge. Coming to the larynx, it is the cartilaginous structure inferior to the laropharynx that connect to the pharynx to the trachea. It helps to regulate the volume of air that enters through and leaves the lungs. Trachea is extended from the larynx towards the lungs, and fibroelastic membranes, these are the fibroelastic membranes, allows the trachea to stretch and extend slightly during inhalation and then also exhalation. Next, coming to bronchial tree. The trachea branches into right and left primary bronchi at the carina. The primary bronchi enter the lungs at the ileum and concave region through the blood vessels and lymphatic vessels and nerves. This continued branch of bronchial tree provide passes way for air. It more into and out of the each lung. Gross anatomy of the lungs. The lungs are pyramid-shaped paired organs that is connected to the trachea and the right and left bronchi. One of the inferior surface, the lungs are bordered by the diaphragm, and the mediastinal surface faces midline. The cardiac notch is the identification of the surface of the left and right. In all, it allows the space for the heart. And the right lung is the shorter than and then wider than the left lung, and is the left lung occupies a smaller volume than the right lung. The lungs are enclosed by pleura. There is two types of pleura: visceral pleura and then parietal pleura. The right lung and then lung is composed of smaller units called as the lobes, and fissures separates these lobes from each other. And the right lung consists of three lobes, superior, medial and inferior. The left lung consists of two lobes, superior and inferior. A bronchopulmonary segment is the division of the lobe, and each lobe has a multiple bronchopulmonary segments. Subdivision of the pulmonary lobe formed a bronchi branch. This branch are divided into bronchioles. And then parasympathetic and sympathetic